Horizons 1 is now departing. Our final destination today, the 21st century.
Hey, that's some destination.
My wife's right. Wait till you see the new towns of tomorrow. Desert farms and floating cities, even colonies in space. But you know, this isn't exactly the first time anyone's tried to make this trip. People have been dreaming about the future for centuries. Well, here's the stuff dreams were made of several hundred years ago. Yep, it's always fun looking back at tomorrow. Come on, I'll show you what I mean. There's the grand old man himself, Jules Verne. This is the way a moonshot looked to him back in the late 1800s. Old Uncle Jules may not have had all the answers, but he had the right idea.
He was just a little ahead of his time.
You know, people have painted some pretty fantastic views of the future.
And some pretty mixed up ones, too.
Easy living. It's always been just around the corner.
Quit stalling. Get back to work. Hold on.
Say, we're just in time for the matinee.
Yeah, looking back at tomorrow through the movies of yesteryear.
With no driving responsibility, the families relax together. En route business conferences are conducted by television.
Look, the future from the 50s.
A bit far out, don't you think?
I guess so, but we always thought the future would be kind of fun.
I suppose people have always dreamed of the future. We sure do.
The only difference is that today, with what we know and what we're learning to do, we really can bring our dreams to life. It takes a lot of work, but the truth is, if we can dream it, we can do it.
Tomorrow's horizons are here, today.
The world of liquid space. Oceans of minerals and food ready to fuel tomorrow's needs. The DNA chain. Life's molecular blueprint. Decoding its secrets is leading us to dramatically improved health. Crystals. Inspired by nature, now engineered by man for an ever-growing role in microelectronics. The sun. Today we're learning ways to harness its limitless energy. Colonies in space, habitats where people live and work. This is no distant dream. We're at the threshold now. What you've just seen are the building blocks for the future up ahead. And while it may look fantastic, remember, it's all possible.
That's right.
And we ought to know. We live there. Come on, Take a look at 21st century living on land and sea and even out in space. But let's start off at our place.
She's talking to our daughter, the desert daughter. That little girl and her husband are like music.
Isn't it something? Send a city kid to college for 7 years and what happens? She becomes a farmer.
Oh, I think agricultural engineer is a little more like it.
Okay, but me, I'll take the city.
Yes, it's always exciting.
But hey, with today's transportation, we're just minutes away from our kids. Look at that, will you? A few years ago, this was all barren desert. No crops, no irrigation. Quite a transformation.
Stand by. All participants suspend irrigation. Chapter 6. Continue
You know, this really makes me proud.
And you wanted her to go to law school.
But do you suppose they ever miss the fun of the city?
Well, I think they get their share right here.
Never on time? You must be joking. I mean, you're talking to the human clock. All I got here was 5 this morning.
Right. Tell me about it.
Okay, let's say 10. Tops.
I heard that song before.
Yes? What's your safety rules? Stay in your groups, keep your buddy in sight, always check your gill apparatus for recirculation. How often? Every 10 minutes. Or more often.
That's right. Now you're all good swimmers. I'm not worried about your swimming at all. And I know this isn't your first dive, but tell me, what's the most important tool underwater?
Floating cities, they're amazing. I mean, whole new industries have developed in them. And under them, mariculture, all sorts of marine mining, fuels, energy.
And fun. Remember fun?
I'm serious.
Well, so am I. Floating cities have opened up whole new ways for people to enjoy their lives, as well as their work.
Something sort of mysterious about our oceans. We knew they were filled with valuable gifts for us.
Yeah, water and seaweed.
Very funny. But seawater has become an excellent source of energy, as well as being valuable for desert irrigation. And kelp.
Seaweed.
Kelp is a tremendous source of low-cost fuel. Oh, we found lots of good things under our oceans.
And don't forget space. We found lots of good things out there, too.
Don't worry about it.
this world. Let's take a quick look around.
Now there's the new frontier.
Our son and his family wouldn't live anywhere else. Hey, maybe you and I ought to move up here.
Oh, what a wonderful idea.
Now there's my speed. Sports and exercise in zero gravity.
It looks like fun.
It is once you get the hang of it.
Hey, Mom! Mom! What is it, Tommy? Look, Mom, I'm flying! Why don't you try? I don't know what I'm going to do with you. Don't let go of Napoleon. We don't want to lose him. Hey, Mom, what if he just floats away? It won't.
Oh, now that's really lovely.
Practical, too. Just think, materials from space for all kinds of industries back on Earth. And that's...
Uh-oh. We gotta run.
time for our grandson's party? We'll catch up to you later.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Terry.
Hey, we've made it all the way to the end. Thank you so much for sticking around. Did you enjoy this slice of nostalgia? I'm already working on the next one, so please like the video, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more entertaining videos. I already have hundreds of great videos on this channel, and I'm always finding new content, so I ask that you please check back.